Alright, we're going to be playing some Diceomancer today. I'm playing the Pro Ascendancy 20. I've already beaten one class on Ascendancy 20, the Sage, but I didn't have a recording set up for it. Embrace is okay. Let's see what route we want to take here. I'm thinking we'll go top path here, maybe go down here. Oh, I forgot the normal thing I do now. In these higher ascendancies, you start with 0 gold, and I'll usually use my first dice card there to get a little bit of gold, and it would have allowed me to upgrade a few more cards here. One more card really, but not too fussed about it. I love getting Flying Axe right off the bat. I think that's like one of the first times that this actually happened for me, so that's pretty cool. Take 1 point of damage here, not too bad. Don't super love my roll here. How does this charge again? Enemy's health bar 4. Maybe should have used that a little sooner, but see what happens here. I think I ended up taking more damage than I would have otherwise. So let's see if we can get better there. Huh, funny, we got worse. I like draw. Now on these higher ascendancies, I never really know who to go for first, the bird or the wolf. The thing is that since the enemies like powers stack up faster on these higher ascendancies, it is kind of scary to just sit there and let the bird free cast round after round. But doing fine here. Cast this, why not? Glad I did. I like getting a little spear and shield out there. And nice, we broke that. Let's go ahead and... Man, Flying Axe is just so awesome. 13 Orphans, I've never gotten that card. Don't know if today's the day. I do like some throwing knives. I don't like to clutter my deck too much, but just having a free cast of something in case we get some flow in our deck is nice to get. Alright, our shop here. I do want the Flying Axe. Get a second one of those. Yeah. I'm satisfied with that. Now if we can get that upgraded, that'd be perfect. So I think I'll head straight down here. Cut a card. Look at another shop, probably won't be able to afford anything. And hopefully 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? I'm not actually gonna have the time to be able to go down and upgrade, I don't think. See how far we get. I do want to at least cut a card here. So we can upgrade. Well, we can't because we don't have the money. So I don't want to use too many of my dice charges right now. Alright, obviously, get rid of our bird in here. And since we picked up a blue, I don't mind cutting one of my blocks here. I think that's a perfectly reasonable thing to do. Now I can't afford anything in the shop, but... Ooh. A small mirror is nice if we can get that, and I do love a harpoon as well. Let's see what I can roll my gold up to here. 4. Yeah, I really like Harpoon, so we're gonna go for that. Mirror would have been awesome to have, but it wasn't in the cards for me, I think. Alright, I can destroy a card and gain curse, which is like a wash, because I just would want to destroy curse, right? Ritual Dagger is fun, but not for me right now. And if I want to grab this relic, I'll be forced into a boss fight. And with the 2 flying axes, one of them not upgraded though. Don't know how confident I am in the boss fight at this moment, but you know what? Let's just go for it. See what relic we get. I do love hammer. That's nice to get. And hopefully I won't need a rest after this fight. Okay. After casting any card. So let's... I didn't quite realize it would happen in that order there. I mean, even Ascendancy 20, you're learning new stuff all the time. So I can't really do much else. Just get some block up there, maybe we'll avoid an attack or 2 here. Nice. Okay, casting any card once again. This guy's gonna be a complete dick to us, so let's just see what we get here. Unfortunate. Could roll down some health or roll up my gold. And I think I'm just gonna roll down some health because I don't want to lose too much health before this boss fight. So I want to try to get these guys dead as quick as possible here. See if we can get lucky here. Nice. Get some flow on the knife. Perfect. We got a little harpoon here. Avoid all that damage that I was going to take if I passed my turn. Not too worried about those cards. We'll just skip there and see how well we do here. Wish me luck. Okay. So we can get a flying axe off right away. Let's see what else we can get here. Yeah. Hopefully we don't hit that guy. Did. Fortunate. Really just did that to get a red mana there. For this very purpose. Seeing, maybe you're starting to see why I love that card so much. Alright, that's a beautiful thing. Ah, we lost our blue. That really sucks. Let's see what we get here. Perfect. This boss can be really annoying if you don't have the tools to deal with him. I don't really have much going for me, to be honest, but I'm actually gonna hit him with this, I think, because it's gonna hit him multiple times. So it's like I killed one of those, and then I can actually kill one and do more damage. Alright, that one's a little rough, it has to be said. Yeah, because now I can't cast 2. But if I get another Link Strike, I can just take this dude out. So I think I will just do that. It's good to get him dead as fast as possible, so that for obvious reasons. You don't want him to keep spamming fucking birds at you and adding fear to your deck. So that's perfectly fine with me. I'm gonna take a little damage here, but we have the main threat gone. And now we can just focus on taking this dude out. I mean, obviously I just want to fling an axe at it. Get some block going. Do I want to roll down the damage I'm going to take? I can actually afford to do a short rest after this encounter if I skip straight up to there, so maybe I'll save my die for now. Alright, good amount of gold there. Could get more draw here. I guess I will. It's always a trade-off, right? We are paying blanks every once in a while to void mana. Not a whole lot, but it's just such a good card. You never know. Alright, so I will take my short rest now and jump straight along. Didn't full heal, which, you know, is fine. Okay. What's our strat gonna be here? Hope we get lucky and get a red off of this. Yeah, nice. Right. Love that for us. Let's pull down his health here. Do I even have anything I could cast at this point? I do. Alright, beautiful. 1 gold, I usually roll up. I don't really want any of that. Waiting for chance is nice. I played with it a lot in the early ascendancies, but I just don't want to clutter my deck up too much. Alright, after casting any, I mean, these guys are both going to screw me here now. It might be a little more important here to get some defenses up along with offense, so unfortunately I'm just gonna do this. And that's actually nice that at that point that he made me discard that one. Just get a little extra damage on the board here, I guess. And sure. Nice. Okay, once again, after any card, this guy is gonna rip me off, so stop him from doing that. Get a block on the board here, and then a flying axe. Nice, took one out. So this is going decently for me so far. 1 to 80, gosh dang. Okay. What should I do with my die here? Anything? I mean, there's not really much to do with it, right? Yeah. And then we'll just finish him off. Another flying axe. I mean, do I just saturate my deck with a bunch of flying axes? Probably not the best idea. I do love the card, don't get me wrong, but don't love it that much. Alright, should we get another heal in here? Yeah, let's just play it safe. We've got a good run going, so don't want to throw it doing anything unnecessary here. Okay, I have virtually no offensive tools here, which is what you want to have. I'm just gonna roll down this guy's first health bar because I don't like him snowballing off of the first bonuses there, making my life difficult. So, now I could do this, but I kind of want to leave his health low to be able to break his focus for next time. So, let's clear one of those linked palms. Yeah, we don't want powerless on us, so I'm glad we went ahead and did that. Alright, beautiful. Let's roll down another health bar here. I want to take some damage. Let's try not to. Oh well, win some, lose some, right? Okay. I don't mind at all getting a little shield here. That's beautiful. And then, way overcomplicated. Just keep swinging. Could get a little more. Nah. Don't want to roll a good offensive card here and then waste it. Glad that I made that decision. It's more vulnerable on him. This is a beautiful thing. Nice. Alright, it's looking good so far. This is a really awesome card to get. Grandmaster. I'm always tempted by Disco Ball. There's also an argument for this. Getting some gold generation online early is really nice. I mean, I gotta go for this though, like, I just have to. I'm sorry. I have to do it. I just love superposition. There's something to be said for this as well. Give yourself Dice Cheat Max, and I'm not like super built for Dice Cheat Max right now. I could be though. I could start going that direction. I think I'll just roll this one time, see if I can get anything good. I love Cataphract Armor on the Pro. It's a really nice pull there. So yeah, I'll go for that. We're getting a pretty strong build online here. I like what we have so far. Okay, we got lots of upgrades here, but can we realistically get multiple? I mean, I could go backtrack, cut a card. We won't get a shop till way down the line if we do that, but it's only 3 fights essentially before we can get that shop, so yeah, I gotta make more cuts, I think, so that's what we're gonna do. Alright, what do we have going here? Just get a Grandmaster, that'll set us up for one of these, and then just roll down his big health here. We got the flow on that, might as well. Alright. And then maybe we just Flying Axe to victory. Here, this is what we'll do. That way we can get our block in. Well, guess that wasn't very necessary, was it? Alright, upgrade. So this is nice to make cheaper, but that's all you get for it. I obviously want to upgrade my other Flying Axe there to increase the damage. Harpoon gives more vulnerable, which is definitely valuable. These, all you get is keep from them, so I'm not too concerned about that. I usually upgrade this in the early game, but since I got that early flying axe, that's what I focused on. But getting that 2 extra block and 4 extra damage is really nice early game. So this cheaper, I kind of like the idea of that. I'm not going to get, you know, I'm not going to pull this and spear and shield on my first round every game, so that's what I'll do. Then we'll move down and around. Love starting with a harpoon here. I could make it give me a blue mana. Not really too concerned about that. Let's see what we get from this. Red. Alright. If you're gonna force my hand, I'll knock your head off. Okay, we got 2 blues there. Just take whatever damage we're dealt here. Of course he max rolled. They always max roll. Alright. I do have crit here, so I should have cast this maybe before spending that. We'll make some work though. Power there. Okay, he's just gonna gain ahead. Nothing I can really do about that. Okay. Slowly building our power here so that we'll be able to kill him before he can gain his head, and looks like that's exactly what we did. Let's roll up our gold here. Nice, we got a nice roll there. I do like an upgraded Misty Step, gain some evasion that will synergize well with my Grandmaster here, so I think I will pick that up. Especially since it's already upgraded, I don't have to worry about that. Let's get some more vulnerable on our harpoon here, and then you can get more damage on the throwing knife. I'm probably going to end up cutting this because I'm really going to be focused on flying axes, so maybe we make some linked palms free here. Then we can cut a couple cards. So we've got another blue. This one exerts, that's something to keep in mind, but we're not really going to need too much blue. So we'll just remove one of those. Do we remove this yet? I don't have it upgraded yet. I think it might be time. I'm liking this run so far. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Should we draw, or yeah, might as well. When you target him 2 times, he's gonna gain power. Not sure there's much I can do to avoid that, to be honest. I could roll his tough down there. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Alright, gain some evasion here. Let's draw a couple cards. Grandmaster is beautiful to get. Sure. And then just throwing a flying axe in his face. Alright, he's gonna give me slow. A little sad, but too worried about it. Okay. He's going to take out one of my mana if I do that, which will prevent me from casting a flying axe. So I think I'd rather just throw a flying axe in his face. Alright, we get a block off as well. Not too bad of a turn there. Alright, and we get our redemption harpoon here. No more slow. Let's do it. Damn, we are cruising. Again, flying axe tempting, but not my speed. I've grown out of favor with maneuver in these higher ascendancies. I don't know. Like, it definitely gives you more control over your deck. What's the trade? So you draw this, which could have been a different card. And so you're getting 3 pretty much, and then you have to put 2 away. So you're drawing 1 extra card with this, essentially. It does give you control, though. The only thing that, you know, puts me off about it is like when there are enemies who, you know, will apply panic to you after playing a certain amount of cards, because this is another card you have to play to get that control in your deck, but I digress. Power Bank is pretty nice. Fury is, yeah, I like Fury. Does my mana overflow too much? Not really. Yeah, let's get some Fury. I have not actually tried Fury on a build like this, so we'll see how well it does. Okay, Dodge Tome is pretty interesting, where I could get some gold. I'm gonna use my gold for in the near future. We have a shop coming up, another upgrade. Let's get our Dodge Tome, why not? Don't think I need health here, so... Oh nice, we rolled a 6 on that, I love that. Now I probably have the time to go up here and get more charges, or I could get more gold in preparation for the shop. I think that's what I'll do. Alright, Grandmaster right off the bat. Okay, gaining the Fury at the start actually gives you a red mana to start. That's actually really awesome. Okay, this is guaranteed to remove my mana. I'm pretty sure, but I don't think I can really prevent removing my mana. Like, Yeah, oh well. Let's just stack up the vulnerable on him. Then we'll do this, get Grandmaster going. Should give me a blue for Misty Step. I like that. Beautiful. Okay. So we got Flying Axe in the works here. Roll down one of his health bars first, why not? Don't see the harm in that. Alright. Beautiful, and we'll take a slime. Alright, we've got an awesome build going here. I'm really happy with this. Shit luck. Get some Dice Cheat Max going. Don't know. I mean, I don't have Forms of Luck, but I'm getting a lot of power, so I don't know if I want to clutter my deck with this. Although, we can do some shenanigans with giving, like, upgrading our die to a D12 and then making this apply 12 vulnerable if we have Dice Cheat Max, which is like a funny thing, and making this give us 12 power. Alright, alright. You made it in. Congrats. Alright, starting off with Harpoon here is lovely. Just because he has this focus, I think I'm going to start attacking this guy. I usually like to focus him down first because he puts slimes in my deck and I hate that. But, let's see what we can do here. Alright, that's lovely. Now, since I don't have any defenses up here, I mean, I got a little bit of evade. Let's go ahead and add more. Nice. Beautiful. So I might just be ignorant, but I've largely considered the Pro the second weakest class, and that's why I'm playing it Ascendancy 22nd here. But I don't know, I might just be wrong on that. It's just, I've had a lot of bad runs, I guess, where I just don't get good luck. Maybe that's my issue there. Okay, what do we drop here? I want Misty Step. We can probably afford to drop one of these Link Strikes. Do I want to roll anything down? I could. Get a throwing knife going. Oh, should I shit luck? Yes. Yes. Oh, shit luck discards your hand. Okay. I shouldn't have. Let's see if I can get some cards in my hand here. Oh, dice cheat max. Alright, you're gonna see some mistakes. You're gonna see some mistakes, that's fine. At least I don't get any slime. Probably gonna get hit a couple times here. As you can see, I don't have a whole lot of experience with shit luck. But it's fine, we're chilling. Oh, I missed both of those. That's sad. What does the linked palm give us here? Unfortunate. Alright, I definitely want to take one out, so I think I'm just gonna do this rather than the flying axe. Alright, I've built enough stuff to to afford some mistakes, luckily, with this build. So that is absolutely lovely. Alright, and we were due for a little bad roll there on the gold. Alright, secret shop. Now 2 gold more for a different relic. You gotta wonder. Let's see, I mean my shop's right there. I also want to upgrade an extra card, maybe. Maybe I just roll down the super gear. Oh no. I don't know if I like Pale Moon, but kind of brought that on myself, huh? Alright. So what does this do? Oh, this will discard 2 instead of the whole hand. I don't know if I like shit luck too much. But, eh. Do I want to spend? Not really. Let's see what's in my shop, make sure I can afford stuff. I should start upgrading my 1 die, since I have put the disco ball and shit luck in my deck. I've kind of been prepping for that. This is a nice pickup. Might as well. Maybe I should have seen what was here before that, but nothing here that I like too much. Yeah. Oh gosh, these guys. Okay. So can Grandmaster and get a flying axe going right off the bat. And, well, ideally. Have to try and get a red. Yeah, nice. Okay. Okay. And we have 3 mana here. Let's roll down our deck, see what else we can get going here. See, yeah, the Pale Moon with the Fury from Little Flame is kind of a non-bow, as they say, but that's alright. It also means I can't really manipulate what mana I get anymore. From playing my red or blue cards. Gosh dang. This be going hard though. I don't even feel like I need the luck here. This would be a good excuse to get rid of the shit luck here. But it's upgraded to, I'm still considering it. I'm considering it. Using the 1 die draw. Draw is always nice. Blind and evasion. Yeah, why not? I don't need to look. Alright, let's rest to restore our health. And that way we can use this rest to gain some 1 die charges. And hopefully, yeah, that looks like maybe that rest makes it so I can only pick up 1 of the reward chests after that, but that's alright. Okay. So we're not worried about depleting his health right now. I get really annoyed at all the fortify he stacks up. It makes it difficult to continue to break his focus, so we're just going to start with that. Get some vulnerable on him. Alright, Grandmaster is lovely to get here. Dang. I've made it so that I can't really draw a card and potentially, well, I mean, I haven't used this yet. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. So let's get some evasion here. I realize I'm giving him a bunch of power. That's like not the smartest thing, but oh, I have borked this. That's fine. Let's get some dice cheat max. And he's gonna hit me 2 times. Alright, harpoon. It's a really nice thing to get. Oh gosh. We just stack up so much power. We really looked out. Okay, balance tweak. It's taunting me, man. It's like given me all the tools to make superposition work, but it has not given me superposition. Alright. What is it this? I haven't seen this too often. I think I've only seen it once. Mana pool capacity to a D12 and gain an equal amount of red mana, which would be white mana thanks to Pale Moon. Mana overflows, deals 7 damage. Let's use some dice here. Let's see if we can get a superposition here. Drunken Fist, also awesome to get. Chip Rain upgraded. Something to be said for that as well. Sure. Set mana pool and gain mana. I mean, now that we have that Chip Rain, you know what? Let's go for it. Alright. Upgrade. Oh, this is awesome. So now we can upgrade it to a D20 and get our memes going real nicely. Okay. So unfortunately we're not going to be able to hit the shop. Well, we could go this direction. Miss out on 2 relics. Is there anything I want to upgrade? Not too important. I definitely want to make some cuts though, so yeah, I guess let's hit that shop since we're gonna go up for the cut. Mystery box, I'm good. Alright, what are we going to cut though? Is there anything that's just sort of an eyesore? Just taking up space in our deck. Don't really need any more block at this point, and we've got other offensive tools, so just drop our basics there. As far as upgrades, I mean, make this free. Not really using them though, and I'm not gonna spend money. I want to be able to afford my D20 here. Lever shotgun, it's a little late. Can't really upgrade it either, huh? I do like it though. I do like it. And you roll dice to use it. Or I could just use all my exerts and cycle my flying axes through constantly. That's always a nice idea. Mana capacity, yeah, I'm not worried about anything here except, of course I high rolled that, come on. Get more crit here, evasion, get crit there. We do have another shop coming up though, so I think I'll be happy for now. Alright, if I go this way, I should have time to stop by for a relic there. Duplicate a card. Now, it would have been nice to use on this after I rolled it up to 3 power. Duplicate Chip Rain, upgraded Flying Axe. I think I'm good. Alright, do we get any benefit from mana overflow currently? Not really. Horde is nice. Never got superposition, so that's kind of just taking up space. Although I mean at this point, Pale Moon would kind of ruin superposition, no? Because I wouldn't be able to use this, so yeah. Luck. Something to be said for luck. I don't know. The bill's not coming together perfectly at the end here, but I mean, we still got tools, right? Okay. So this guy's gonna deal damage to me, and I would prefer prefer that than just losing cards in my hand, because he's gonna automatically avoid a couple attacks here. And I guess it only triggers once, so that's not too bad. Alright. Okay. So here's where I don't like to put anything away. Because I have the Dice G Max, I'm hoping to be able to roll this up. So let's see if that happens. Yeah, there's not much I can do. It's going to discard 2 random cards, and I just have to hope it's not Grandmaster. Sweet. Alright, so now we've got that set up for ourselves. Let's see. I'm fine with that. And this is not going to work, right? So insane. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I don't like the Pale Moon. It's not a relic that I would have chosen for sure. But here we are. Okay, they're gonna deal some damage. I don't think I care too much. Let's get Shipbrain going. Okay, they're both gonna discard cards from my hand. I hate this Pale Moon right now. Oh, well, this is gonna hurt somebody, huh? Gosh, that is a sick combo, actually. Oh, this is only gonna charge if I lose HP, though. Or I guess I can roll it up. I do have a shop coming up. Let's go ahead. Okay, do we need a short rest yet? Not exactly. Okay, this guy can be a pain. Brain. Is it better than Grandmaster here? Probably not. In fact, I could just get both, no? Definitely don't need Misty stat. Let's see what happens here. So. Why? Why? Oh god. Pale Moon's really trolling me here. Okay, he's gonna gain a bunch of tough if I don't do something about it, and I'm not sure there's anything I can do about it. I hate this enemy. At least I have Horde. 2 Thorn as well. Ugh. Really being a pain. Shit luck Flying Axe, maybe. Definitely not going to be able to cast 2 Flying Axes here. I need one of these to be red. Okay. I hate my life. I hate my life. Alright, he's in a heal phase. Hopefully we can just kill him this turn. Oh, he still has Thorn. Oh, that's fine. So I'm not actually going to take the damage. Okay. That was a bit hairy. Upgraded Impatient. I mean, 1 card for 2, sure. Alright. Power on health deplete, luck on health deplete, and you can afford both of those. Why not? Get some more crit there. We generate enough crit. I don't want to clutter my deck anymore. Okay. Ascendancy 20 Pro. Let's see if we can finish it out here. Pale Moon has really not been it for me, but yeah, if we could shit luck and roll up our vulnerable on that, that would be sick. And I will try for it. Oh, beautiful. Okay. We should just set up. Alright, curses. Did I make myself immune to panic? No. Weak, slow, blind. My blind checks get extra, so I don't mind that. Weak, I can probably deal with. I'm still sort of setting up here. Okay. So we want to get our Grandmaster. Need Misty Step. It's fine. Okay. So we have a D20 this turn. Tempted to use it on that so I can get a big harpoon. Of course we have the card as well, which I actually might need, so... Alright, first things first. Okay, we want to get our crit before our harpoon as well. So... I think what we have to do is this. I mean, this might just kill the boss. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. I'm missing a lot of them, so it's not looking too good. Yeah, if more of those hit, it would have killed the boss. Okay, I mean, we can get another shit luck. Alright, lose 5 HP. Bad luck, vulnerable. I don't think he's gonna be surviving this round. Could be wrong about that, in which case, well, the vulnerable won't play in right away, so. Alright, let's see. Beautiful. God. Okay. Well, that was Pro Ascendancy 20. You know, I didn't expect a run like that. Getting the flying axes right off the bat certainly made things pretty easy. Yeah, what should I do next? Thinking maybe I'll do Druid next. But yeah, I didn't record Sage. I didn't have the recording equipment set up. I really don't want to do another Sage run. I think it's the worst class, the weakest one. Kind of annoying to play, relies on a lot of luck. But, I don't know. If I release these Ascendancy 20 runs and people actually want to see them, maybe I'll do another Sage one. But yeah, thanks for watching.